focus? What have you sort of seen change in their defenses this season?
Well, you know, to be honest, we don't pay a lot of attention to teams in the regular season. I mean, we played them 3 times. They're obviously playing better. The only thing I could tell you off the top of my head is that Steven Adams is playing much bigger minutes. I think when we saw them early in the season, he was playing, 25 minutes, maybe 20 minutes sometimes. So they've found some different combinations that are working for them, and obviously they're playing at a high level.
Steve, you're on somewhat before, but what makes this such a significant home court advantage for the Thunder? Is it just the noise level, the volume? What's distinctive maybe about playing here compared to other places?
Westbrook and Durant. Same thing that makes our crowd great. When you have a great team and a great crowd, they often feed off each other. And so, when Steph gets going at Oracle, the place gets really loud. When Russell and KD get going here, it's really loud, and there's a carryover effect. I think it's always been that way. If you look at NBA history, but it is loud here, and just like it's loud at Oracle.
The focus of scrutiny and has been to a level that he hasn't really been before. With that in mind, is there any kind of advice you give him for this particular situation?
No, I don't need to give him any advice. He knows what he has to do. He's one of the smartest players I've ever been around, and he's aware of the circumstances, the technicals and the flagrants and all that. So he'll be fine.
I skipped over you got in earlier than normal, and he gave you real solid minutes. What did you see? What did you expect from him? What did he give you in that game?
We liked the way he moves the ball, and we weren't thrilled with our offense early in the game, and much like in the Houston and Portland series, although we were without Steph in those series for the most part, we put Ian in to move the ball and cut and get some flow, some rhythm to our offense, and I thought he did a nice job.
You guys lost the rebounding battle in Game 3. You won it in Game 2. What changed in Game 3? What can you do tonight to get back to where you were in Game 2?
Just more awareness, more focus, more energy. I said after Game 2, sometimes the ball doesn't go your way a few times, but there's always effort and boxing out, making good choices involved too. And let's face it, they were making their shots. They were making a lot of shots, and we were missing ours. So when that happens, you're probably not going to win the rebounding battle.
Barry News. Steve, was curious here a couple years ago with the Warriors interested in you at that time and going through the whole playoff thing as a broadcaster. I think you did the interview here.
Right. Yeah. Got interviewed here. I was working the West Finals, Thunder versus Spurs, and Bob and Joe and Travis and Kirk flew in. Day of a game, I can't remember what game it was, but they flew in on the day of the game. And we interviewed out at the airport in a hangar, private hangar. And it's a good memory. It's a good choice. Thanks a lot.